Hello everyone, it's the Floof Gamer, and I'm here playing Bad End Theater. I've already finished this game, but like, I just want to play it again. Welcome to Bad End Theater. On this stage, we shall be toying with fate. Oh god, my dyslexia is gonna kick in real hard today. Woo! This is gonna be fun. Let's do this. You will make many choices, unlocking darker and darker paths, all in order to witness a lovely variety of tragic events. But first, allow me to explain how it works. To begin the tutorial, select whichever doll you like. I'll do the demon doll, why not? You control the demon doll. You're a fierce-looking guy, just minding your own business. How will you interact with the human doll? Play nice. Fun. You try to make friends with the human doll, but it kills you in cold blood. How ruthless. That really is. You find your very first bad ending. But don't worry, the story need not end here. Let's reset the stage and try again. This time, try controlling the other doll. But you control the human doll. You're a friendly little guy, just minding your own business. How will you interact with the human doll? Or the demon? Fuck! Play nice. You and the demon doll are able to set aside your differences and become friends. My dyslexia is gonna kill me today. Why, this isn't a bad ending at all. I should have written this out of... Huh? I should have written out this possibility. I just had a stroke for a moment, it's okay. It's just not suited to my theater whatsoever. Now that you know Now that you know how the story goes, you can set the doll's behavior in advance. As you just saw, these behaviors will automatically be set to what you chose during your last playthrough. But now that... God. The game where my dyslexia kills me. But now you can turn each one off and on. Fuck! Without having to replay from that doll's perspective, yes, my theater actually doubles as a puzzle game. It's okay. I'm gonna figure this out. It's not that hard to read. Now trying to... God. Now try turning the doll's behaviors on and off to see the different outcomes. Yeah, we'll do that. You control the human doll. You're a friendly little guy just minding your own business. How will you interact with the demon doll? Check it. Oh. I don't think I've actually seen that one, honestly. You both attack each other at once and die together. End tutorial. Yes, that is how it ends. Beautiful. I'm done. Yeah, I get it. This game saves your progress automatically, so just relax and collect all the bad endings at your own pace. Yippee! Now, without further ado, let's start the show. I love the music, okay? I bought the fucking soundtrack. Do you blame me? This shit is fire! Overlord it is. You are the Overlord. You live in a castle surrounded by your demon servants. It's a pretty... What the fuck is that word? Kashi? Is that what it says? Kashi? I can't really tell. It's okay. It's a pretty cushy life, you think. Yeah. Except for those pesky humans who keep killing members of your army. There's even a role called Hero, whose whole purpose in life is just to dethrone you. What's their deal anyway? You've actively avoided pissing off the humans in hopes they'll leave you and your army alone. But they never do. You're still new to the whole Overlord thing, if you're being quite honest with yourself. You don't really understand the politics of it all. There was not an extra word in there. Oh, dyslexia. Stop. Stop. Just stop. But you remind yourself everyone is just doing their best to fulfill their roles. You won't let them bait you into being the evil overlord they expect. You think you're pretty cool and mature to hold yourself to the higher standard like that. One of your underlings walks into your room, totally interrupting your thoughts about how awesome you are. They're saying something about how boring it is to stand in one place guarding the castle all the time, especially since no one ever comes here anyway. Reading is hard. I don't think people realize that for me. You see their point, but the way they're whining about it kind of bothers you. What to do with this underling? Ah, yes, our first choice. Get back to work. Give them a lecture about responsibility and unquestioning obedience. Your servants ought to do what they're told, whether they like it or not. They look really unhappy with you, but you're sure they'll thank you for this later. Venturing too far from the castle tends to spell death. I hate dyslexia so much. You dismiss the underling and lie down in your nice, comfy overlord bed. All that lecturing made you want to take a nap. You fall asleep pretty quick. Just another one of your amazing talents as the Overlord. You awake to a huge commotion outside! Sorry, I had to be loud for that one. A hero has shown up and started totally murdering your soldiers. What the hell, guy? I didn't read that one. I've never read that line. You rush out to the battlefield to confront this. Okay, I saw dickwad, not jerkwad. You know what? Either way, it works. You curse at him and very rudely inquire his reasons for doing all this. The hero yells at you, demanding you return the maiden you're holding captive. You don't know what he's talking about, but you can't forgive his actions. You do battle with the hero, but he has grown strong from cutting down your army. You are unable to defeat him. With decisive swings, he stabs and cuts you to pieces. You fall. You have failed your subjects. You spit curses weakly. You wish you'd been stronger. Maybe you were never suited to be the Overlord in the first place. The truth was, you were never that much more powerful than the demons who served you. It was the title, the control that gave you the strength. These are your thoughts as you were swallowed by the darkness. Conquered Overlord End. I can't help myself, I swear to God. It's just so bubbly. Oh, play the maiden. You are a maiden. You live in a cat in a You are a maiden. You live in a peaceful village next to a spooky demon overlord's castle. It's okay, I got this. You are told you are fated to be captured by the Overlord one day because you are a beautiful young girl. That's just sexist. Demon Overlords apparently love capturing those. You think of how you haven't heard of that actually happening to anyone, but maybe the demons just haven't been given the opportunity. Who knows? You are in church. You pray to your God, asking why you haven't been born. Asking why you have been born into this role of maiden. It's okay, it'll be over soon. You respect the divine plan and all, but you're really just curious as to what the point of it is. You are impatient. Meeting a demon actually sounds pretty gosh darn exciting. Maybe you'd understand your role better if you were to just hurry up and get captured already. My cat is a problem. Oh no. My body has been twisted. Nothing happened. It's okay. You leave a note and venture forth to find a demon. Just to, you know, see what happens. My cat is being a nuisance. Why are you a nuisance? Not long into your little adventure, a demon underling appears before you. It looks pretty scary. Introduce yourself. You tell the demon your name and explain that you're a maiden from the village. The demon suddenly jumps you and starts biting. A lot. How painful. This plan of yours was completely stupid, you think. Why couldn't you have been more patient? Why did you go looking for trouble? You're angry or... You aren't angry or anything, of course. This was all your fault for trusting a demon not to devour you on sight. This is your punishment for questioning fate, you guess. Bit by bit, you are swallowed by the demon until you are no longer. Consumed maiden. I mean, not wrong, I did get consumed. I got nom-nommed. It's okay. I want to get nom-nommed too. Bop bop bop. 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 You're the hero. You like to think of yourself as a pretty reliable and swell guy. Your life has been rather ordinary aside from the occasional heroic adventures fighting evil monsters and whatnot. You are told a maiden from your village has been kidnapped and is likely being held captive captive oh, and is likely being held captive at the nearby demon overlord's castle. Oh, dyslexia. You're failing me. No, you're not failing me. I'm failing myself. It's okay. Who even puts a village right next to where an entire demon army hangs out? You don't get it. You're happy to protect the townspeople, though. You were born to play this role. You head off on your adventure to rescue the maiden. The demon soldiers block your path. You could kill them to gain experience. Ah! Forgetting your pride, you escape with your life. But you can't return home now. Your reputation will be ruined. You wonder how you'll ever be able to rescue that maiden all on your own. You can't even fight some lousy demon underlings. They'll take your chances at the castle. You're a hero after all. This is your job. After a long trek, you make it to the castle's front gates. You are faced with an army of demons that all look very intimidating. Oh. 99% of this is me fucking up on words. It's okay. There's no way to sneak past these monsters if you want to reach the Overlord. I'm gonna just ask them. Why not? You go up to the nearest demon and explain why you've come here. They stare you down, and you feel very uncomfortable. But they seem to trust you and escort you directly to the Overlord's chambers. That was easy. Evie? Evie? That was easy. Oh lord. The Overlord is alone. You ask about the maiden, and the Overlord doesn't seem to know what you're talking about. Was she really never here? You wonder what could have happened to her. The Overlord says that she wishes she could help you, but you're the first human that's come here in forever. At least, that she knows of. You think of how you probably shouldn't trust her, seeing as she's a demon and all, but you can't really prove she's lying either. You apologize for the intrusion and return home to your village. The maiden was never found. She got eaten. It's okay. Useless hero. Okay. Underling. You're a demon and underling in service of the Overlord. That's a period there. You aren't particularly strong, but not particularly weak either. That's what your friends tell you. Your job is to guard the castle and keep humans away. It's unbearingly boring. Heroes rarely come all the way out here to challenge the Overlord anyway. It's a lot of standing in one place, staring into nothing. You feel like you're gonna go crazy if you don't get a break. You decide to ask the Overlord for a day off. She's surprisingly cool with it. Nice! You set out on your adventure outside the castle. The change of atmosphere excites you. You spend some time rolling around in the grass, wild and free. As you make your way along the path to the nearby human village, you encounter a maiden. She greets you and says she has a favor to ask. Fuck! Consider your options. Am I hungry? Yeah. I'm hungry. Maidens aren't the best meal. But you figure you should live up to your demon name and strike back against the humans. You start devouring the maiden without so much as a second thought. And feel quite proud of that. Other humans would surely praise you with curses if they were around to see. Oh man, if only someone could have been watching. Time to find an audience for your evil deeds. You wander into the nearby village. The people are screaming and running away, throwing rocks at you and whatnot. You think that's pretty rude of them. You haven't even done anything yet. Let's put on a fucking show. You attack the nearest human. He is old and weak, and his bones crunched delightfully. Your audience's screams grow louder. Applause. You think, hey, this is actually pretty fun. I should have taken revenge like this a lot sooner. As you continue your bloodthirsty dance, striking the villagers down, you fail to notice a sword-wielding hero running towards you. He takes you out in one swift blow. You're just a demon underling, after all. As you die, you think, that was totally worth it. The curtain closes. A former underling. Not gonna lie, that's probably one of my favorite ones. One of my favorite deaths, it's okay. I can have a favorite death, shut up. Let's do the hero again real quick. Boop-a-da-boop. Let's slay them. You make quick work of the vile creatures who stood in your way. You feel much stronger now. After a long trek, you make it to the castle's front gates. You are faced with an army of demons that all look very intimidating. There is no way to sneak past these monsters if you want to reach the Overlord. I'm gonna cut through them. You gather your courage. This is what must be done in order to rescue the maiden. These are all evil demons anyway. The world is much safer without them gone. With them gone. I can't. I just can't. That's what you tell yourself while you kill one after another on your way to the Overlord's chambers. The Overlord appears, demanding to know what the hell you're doing with murdering all our soldiers. You get straight to the point and ask her where the maiden is. She feigns ignorance. A convincing act, but you won't be fooled. If the maiden isn't here, then what happened to her? You can only see one answer. The Overlord definitely captured her. In fact, it's possible she's already been devoured. Yeah, by an underling. Thinking about that poor maiden's fate fills you with hatred. You fight the Overlord with everything you've got. It's okay. I'm just fixing my mic. It's okay. You've become strong from the hordes of demons you took down before this final battle. The Overlord is almost no match for you. You cut her to pieces. The Overlord has fallen. You breathe a sigh of relief, but your job is not yet finished. You search the castle. Unfortunately, you find no sign of the maiden within its walls. It's just as you expected. She must have already been devoured. You feel hollow. A great evil has been banished from this world, but what does it matter if you were too weak to save someone? You stand alone amidst the carnage and ponder what it means to be a hero. You return to the Overlord's remains and wrap her head in your cape to bring back to the village. Surely your great victory will be celebrated. Failed hero. Okay, that's fucked up. Reset. Alright, I've got 5. I'll do 5 more. Alright, I will do 10 per episode. Make this a little bit easier on me. So, let's get 5 more. Sorry, I really like the music. It's okay. We'll do... You're out. You're in a good mood today and are rather curious about what the maiden has to say. Humans don't usually talk to you, so this is kind of exciting. You hadn't guessed it would be possible to understand each other before now. Holy fuck. The maiden is going on and on about some kind of destiny she's trying to fulfill. The bottom line from what you gather is that she wants you to take her to the Overlord. Sounds like it could be interesting. Besides, you have nothing better to do. Satisfied with the day out, you take the maiden back to the castle and present her to the Overlord. They seem to be getting along just fine, so you decide it's about time for a nap. After a few hours of sleep, you're rudely awakened by the sounds of battle. You emerge from your room to find that a hero has slaughtered many of your friends and work associates. What a jerk. I'm going to save, because I'm going to get 2. Avenge your fallen comrades. Who does this guy think he is, coming in here and killing everyone like some maniac? What did we ever do to him? You lunge at him while he's busy driving his sword into the guard, who sometimes brought you food whenever they noticed you were feeling kind of down. You like that guard. You wish with all your demon heart for this hero to suffer for his deeds. You bite into him, tearing flesh from bone. It tastes like iron. The hero struggles. You feel a sword go through you, but there is no pain, only retribution. More of your comrades pile on to him as your consciousness fades. The hero is overtaken. Your army has won. You have earned your rest. Victorious underling. Alright, reset, and menu. I don't see anyone using the save files, I swear to God. They're there for a reason. Intense music. Woo! Save yourself. You look around at the lifeless forms of those you've known as far back as you can remember. You feel glad to not be in their shoes. You also feel guilty to be thinking that as you flee the castle, until you remember your role. Not as an Erdeling, but as a demon. This kind of thing was expected of you. Maybe you'll start a new life, far away from any humans or demons. Where you'll live peacefully, alone, in some deep, dark forest, somewhere. Why did my brain suck? Deserter underling. Reset. Alrighty. 7. I'll get 3 more. Let's... Alrighty. Skip all that. Grant them the day off. You tell them to go take a break from the stifling castle atmosphere and refresh their dark soul. A day off should be fine every once in a while. They thank you and happily scurry off to do who knows what. You have nothing better to do today, so you decide to nap for a little while. Being the Overlord sure is great. You awake to a knock on your door. The underling from earlier brought back some company. It's a maiden from the nearby human village. She says her role is to be captured by you. The maiden then goes on to say that she's been getting very impatient thinking about her impending capture, so she's come here to speed things along. You appreciate her honesty, but regret to inform her you never had any plans to capture any humans. She seems very disappointed by this. Perhaps I'm not performing my role well enough? How can I become more maiden-like? You don't really understand the question. You think this world puts way too much focus on destiny and junk. Just go home and stop worrying about it, you tell her. The maiden seems to be having a hard time wrapping her head around this. She insists that she stay and talk to you more. You feel warm inside as she looks into your eyes. This is the first time a human has looked at you without contempt. You wonder what to say. Yeah, why not stay a while? You can't bring yourself to send this maiden home. She just got here. I know that says away, but home actually made sense too. It's okay. You enjoy a nice long chat with her, sharing stories about your kind. She expresses her surprise that demons are not at all what she expected them to be. You are glad that she seems to have an open mind about these kinds of things. You also bring up how you always instruct your army to avoid humans, as not to agitate them and get heroes sent out after you. That explains why the people of my village have been left unharmed. It's because of your orders, isn't it? We are very grateful. You're surprised to hear her thank you. You've always thought of humans to be violent and unreasonable. God damn it! That's why your servants are always being killed. Getting killed, fuck. Despite your efforts to leave them alone. But this maiden is different. You joke that maybe you've been lying to her this whole time and that you were actually super evil and all along. The maiden laughs at that, saying you wouldn't mind being held captive here. The people in her village are a little exhausting at times, she says. You can't tell if she's into you or not. Into you? In what way? I know what way. I don't need to know, because I've already finished this. So, you notice the sounds of battle have started ringing through your castle halls. Ah! The maiden is getting nervous, but you reassure her it's only your underlings roughhousing. No big deal. You know it's probably a hero, but you don't want to upset the maiden by telling her that. Your army will take care of it. It isn't long before the hero busts into your room. But shouldn't have made it here. Why didn't they stop him? The hero just stands there, unsure of himself. He is covered in demon blood. As the maiden speaks to him, trying to explain the situation, you move past the hero and out the door. You're not thinking clearly. Seeing your servants' bodies in pieces and strewn about your castle has really taken it out of you. That hero did this? There's so much blood. Why? Did he come for the maiden? Did he think she needed rescuing? There was no one for this hero to save here. There was never any harm meant to anyone. You were just talking to her. Why hasn't it turned out like this? Hiro starts blabbing insincere apologies and excuses, realizing his wrongdoing. But you are far beyond hearing that kind of bullshit. You have had it with these humans always murdering your servants for no reason. You can no longer hold yourself back and lash out at the hero. When you regain control, there is nothing left of the hero. The maiden has fled in terror. You are alone. Wrathful Overlord. That was a long one! I forgot to use save files. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, never mind. I won't be right back. What's two more that we can get? Let's do that. Okay. Skip. Grab the day off. Skip. Anti-social. Let's try it. You'd love to have all the conversations in the world with your new friend, but having a human girl here will definitely cause trouble. You put on your mean face and tell her to get lost. But the maiden turns out to be very stubborn. You don't want to hurt her, but you also really want to leave in case... But you also really want her to leave in case something bad happens. This whole situation is just asking for trouble, you think. Against your better judgment, you let her hang out for a little while longer. You enjoy a nice long chat with her, sharing stories about your kind. She expresses her surprise that demons are not at all what she expected them to be. Yeah, that's exactly... Okay, hold on. Oh, wait, hold on, go back! Okay, there we go. You're interrupted by another human in your doorway. This time, it's a hero. He was apparently searching for the maiden. He was rumored to have been captured by your kind. Captured? Not at all. I only wanted to meet with the Overlord. Didn't anyone read the note I left behind? After everything is explained, the hero expresses his relief that this whole misunderstanding hadn't led to any horrible consequences. The maiden apologizes for causing trouble, and the hero asks her to return to the village with him. Confusing? Yep, that's a word now. Confusing feelings well up inside your heart. You're surprised that you had one of those. You're surprised that you had one of those to begin with. You don't want the hero to take this maiden away from you. Save. Return. Keep her here. The maiden came here to be captured by you, didn't she? You'll grant her wish. You tell the hero you won't let him take her home. The maiden assures you she'll be back, but you don't budge. The hero is cautious now. If you won't let her go, maybe you demons are evil after all. And if you are, I'll be forced to vanquish you. You have no choice. You destroy the human. I mean, I'm not wrong? Destroy the hero before he can steal your maiden away. She's frightened. You don't understand why. Didn't she say that she prefers this place to her village? Now she doesn't have to leave. You take a step toward the maiden, and she backs herself into a corner. You don't understand. She wanted to stay here with you. The hero was trying to get in the way of that. You had to kill him. You'll be sure to keep this maiden very safe from now on. Nah, that should be the fucking yandere overlord, not selfish. Am I wrong though? Menu. Load. Load, yes. Let them go. You're certain that she'll return to spend more time with you. You just have to trust in that, you decide. With the hero and the maiden gone, you plop down into the comfort of your luxurious overlord bed. Big words right next to each other. It's hard. Your room feels so empty now. Is this loneliness? You hope your new friend will be back soon. You close your eyes for a while. Until your door slams shut! Before you knew it, everything around you is being engulfed by flames. What's going on? You try to escape, but something's blocking the door. You're having trouble forcing it open. What is this? Someone didn't want you getting out. Are you being... I'm gonna butcher this word. Lord have mercy. Usurped? It's okay, I butchered it. They have zero foresight. What castle will they rule from if this one burns? You don't want to believe that your underlings have betrayed you, but this was no accident. Those ungrateful bastards. You choke on the thick black smoke from the fire. You can't believe you're being done in by a bunch of cowards. You'll see them in hell. Burned Overlord. That is 10. Whew. I love this game so much. Alright, we've got 10 endings. 3 out of 9, 2 out of 11. Did I really only play the maiden once? Whoops. I guess I really like the Overlord. And 4 out of 10 for the Overlord. Alrighty. Well, that's gonna be it for part 1 of Bad End Theater. Like, comment, subscribe, you know the fucking drill. And I'll see you in part 2. Bye!